Hello, everyone.
Hi.
So, I wanted to jump on to thank everyone for their donations for the month of October to our Extra Life pages. With everyone's donations, we were able to raise $252 for WV Medicine Children's Hospital. So with that, I get to do 2 Twitch sing songs. I'm not doing it today, unfortunately, because I woke up not feeling 100%, and I want to put forth that effort for everyone's donations for it, even though you're going to lose your hearing after I perform it.
She always has the mute button.
Very true. But look towards that. I have been working on everyone's incentive prizes. I've been working on the bracelets that everyone will be receiving, and tomorrow I'll be working on some perler beads and whatnot. But tonight, I wanted to do my last Zombie Skittles challenge, as well as the drawing for the Pick Your Poison candy jar. So I guess I'll start with the zombies, so then we can end on like a high note.
Sure. You do what you want to do.
If anyone that tuned into my stream on Saturday got to witness my first one, and they're horrible.
I really must be broken, because I did not have the same horrible reaction that you did.
You would probably do amazing with the jelly bean things, because they're freaking horrible.
I've smelt your burps after eating those. I don't know.
So I'm going to go ahead and do the green ones, because according to Brian, the ones that are bad, but I'm going to find out with these green ones.
At least that's what the internet told me. I might be wrong.
Nope, those all taste like melon.
Okay. While she's eating these and working her way to the nasty ones, which I think they're probably going to be the nasty ones. Obviously, we have Extra Life coming up here in 2 weeks on the 14th and 15th. We're going to be doing 2 12-hour days those days. And also the Friday before that, so on the 13th, we're going to be doing a online stream here at the house, just kind of finding some games to stream about as well. Just kind of our intro into Extra Life 2020. But normally, or most people are streaming this coming weekend. We're doing it a weekend later because it's our birthday weekend. But part of that also means that there are other streamers that are going to be streaming a lot of content this coming weekend for Extra Life. One being Chris, our buddy down in Charleston, the charity board gamer. He is going to be... Did you find a bad one?
In the orange.
You just don't like orange. He's going to be actually streaming a lot of evenings this week and this weekend. So we'll be putting up some links to that. So people can check out what he's going to be doing and join in whenever there's openings for those. But definitely, if you have a couple extra dollars to spare here and there, consider donating to his streams, or anybody else who you know who might be taking part in Extra Life this year. So, how's it going?
The orange ones definitely had like a rotten egg one. One of those 3 did.
Nice. So while she also continues eating those, so it's just not silence. So what we're planning to do for our Extra Life Day is we're actually going to have a few friends who we all trust have been doing the quarantining and being safe when they do go out. We're going to have a few people coming over to play some games. Our plan is to have like 4 of us in here playing board games, and we're going to have 4 people in the other room playing video games. So we'll have people swapping back and forth, but we're planning to stream both. We do have a schedule for the board games that Amanda will be releasing here the next day or two. So if anybody's interested in watching us play certain games, you'll be able to follow that schedule and find us at that point to play. We're not going to be doing necessarily a how to play for all of those. There might be a little walkthrough just for the players here, but we're not going to be doing our normal formal, here's how you play the game. So hopefully everyone can follow along and kind of see if it's something they like, or if they know that it's a game they already like. Hey, enjoy us playing it and maybe screwing it up.
And before I do the excuse me, before I do the red ones, we're also going to have some games that you can play along with at home throughout the day. Like, we're going to start the day off with one of those, and then like middle of the day, and then closer towards the end of our day as well.
Yeah, and how those
Okay, now I'm gonna do the red ones.
how those generally work is we'll as we're putting out the files. Ooh, she got one. As we're putting out the list of the schedule, we'll put out the links to the files that you can go and print off. And a lot of them are like we'll either roll dice and you'll write down certain things in whatever places you want them on the piece of paper, or there's coloring sheets that have some kind of coloring thing. I don't know. That's a habit game that I'm not familiar with. But she'll be teaching everybody how to play those types of games. Those generally take like 5 minutes for us to teach, but generally speaking, those should be pretty easy to pick up and learn. So, and video game wise, we're not necessarily going to have a set schedule for those, just because I realize I buy more single player games, so a lot of my stuff doesn't have co-op. There'll be a lot of Nintendo Switch games like Mario Kart, Smash Brothers, some Mario Tennis, Rocket League. If they've patched the issue where you can actually play local multiplayer again, I'll have to see closer to them. I know they announced that their latest update like a month ago, going free to play, broke that, so we'll see if they fix that or not. But yeah, so we're going to be trying different things, so definitely encourage you 2 weekends to kind of watch.
Yep.
Well, you've survived.
That was gross. Not as gross as
The Bean Boozles.
the Bean Boozles, but it was pretty bad. Which, speaking of the Bean Boozles, from now until my birthday on the 14th, for each $10 donation to Brian's Extra Life page, I will do a Bean Boozle one or the spicy Bean Boozle one. So I'll be rolling the D20, and odds will be either like the regular Bean Boozles, or the evens will be the hot ones. So that's for every $10 donation to Brian's Extra Life.
She's helping
Because it's my birthday month, and I can do what I want.
she's helping me. Normally, I'm a lot further ahead, but with everything going on, haven't gotten out to do all my normal things, and I cannot do food challenges. I will literally be sick as a dog, and I don't want to ruin Extra Life weekend. I've done that during other get-togethers and had to have people go home, so I don't want to do that. But she seems to have a better stomach than I do. No one will be around her when she burps, though.
I'm an idiot, that's all. And I do it for the kids.
Exactly, it's for the kids. So, alright, so we doing this next?
Yes.
Okay.
So, for each dollar donation that we had for October, you got entered into the Pick Your Poison candy jar raffle. And, like, certain people donated a certain amount, so I tried to break it down to what they got for their buck. They're bang for their buck. So like they're getting a bracelet as well as some entries into here. So without further ado,
let's pull up that little thing, and there we go. Good. It looks like it's gonna work. So let's try to do it. Let's do a spin wheel. I totally did it the wrong way.
And the winner is Kathy. She is one of my fellow Geek Girl Brunch girls. So, Kathy, when I am done making your bracelet, I'm going to get with you to schedule a pickup or drop off. So then you can get your lovely candy jar as well as your bracelet. So, congratulations.
All right, let's push this to the side. You want to give it a push, but make it feel like good mythical morning. Okay, it went away a little too soon.
It did.
All right, anything else we want to talk about before we talk about what's coming up this Thursday?
I don't believe so. Just watch for the updates for our schedule for my birthday weekend.
All right. So this Thursday we're going to be doing our now what's becoming a weekly thing where we teach and run through certain games, play against each other. We are still looking into more games that we can do to interact with more people, to do maybe some of those print and play style. We're going to see maybe how the Extra Life goes, and if that goes pretty well, then we'll start trying to do that at the later half of the month. But what we have this month, or this week, is Fluttering Souls from Good Games Publishing. We actually just recently did a review on this one, and it's definitely a very cute game, super simple, perfect for 2 players because it's made for 2 players. And do you have anything else you want to say about this one? You're gonna talk about the story.
No, I'm not going to talk about the story because I'm going to talk about that on Thursday. But it's really cute. It's got a great story to go along with the why they created it, and you should check it out when we do it on Thursday.
All right. And the next game we're going to be showing off on Thursday as well is Paris, the City of Lights. I'm not going to try to say the French version. La City. Yeah, I'm not going to do it. Actually, I could probably do that. La City de la Luminaire. I don't know. I don't speak French. I hope I didn't butcher that.
Luminaire.
Yeah, what she said. This one, we actually had the opportunity to demo this for Envoy
Last year?
I don't know. Years
In all honesty, I think it was I think it was earlier this year, just before everything happened. I think this
Could
was
be.
like February or very early March.
Whenever it was.
Yeah.
We really enjoyed this one. It's another 2-player game. It's really nice placement game, but it's got kind of 2 phases to it where you have to strategize what you're going to do in the 2 phases, which is going to require you to pick certain tiles in phase 1 that you're going to be playing in phase 2, and laying down certain cards in certain ways to help build up your phase 2 strategy. So it's a lot of fun. I've demoed this a lot for online conventions this year as well. Hopefully, if you're stuck at home with a significant other or children, watch. This is a really fun one, super simple to learn, and it's really a good quality product. So we'll be showing that one off on Thursday as well.
Yeah. And usually Brian wins when we play this one because it's got kind of like the polynomial.
It's a Tetris style game.
Yeah. And he's really good at that. But one of these days I'm going to win.
I feel like you may have won once.
I don't think so.
Okay. Maybe not. I don't know. But what game? It's not. Is it Fluttering Souls that you've been? I cannot. No, it's Antiquity Quest. I don't know if I'm ever going to beat you in that one.
That one's a good one from Grandpa Beck. We've played 3 games of it so far, and I've won all 3.
Yeah, I changed
By
my
a
strategy.
great number.
By a great number. I changed my strategy each time, thinking, well, maybe I could do it this way. No. By the time my strategy started building and started working, she'd already gotten through all of her deck, and I was left with a lot of points.
Yep.
It didn't work out so well. But, so yeah, those will be the 2 games we're going to be showing off this week. They're a little longer, so it's not going to be like this last week where we had like 5 games we were showing off. These are
Not too long.
But they're not as quick as like Cthulhu Dice.
No, they're not as quick as Cthulhu Dice.
So
No.
it'll probably be about an hour stream or so for the 2
Probably.
games. But yeah, these will be what we'll be showing off this week, and we'll have more news maybe on Thursday after we do the games about any updates with Extra Life. Again, we'll be reminding everybody to go and watch Chris's streams this weekend as well.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I believe that's everything for tonight.
Thank
All
you.
right. Well, thanks everyone who tuned in, and we'll see you on Thursday.
Bye, everyone.